I have recreated a bunch of stuff from real life and People Playground. So today, I have compiled a mega compilation of every single time I recreate something from real life and put it into People Playground. So without wasting any more time, let's start the compilation. I tried recreating real life torture devices in People Playground. I'm doing this just so I can prove to myself that I'm smart enough to make a torture device. And YouTube, I swear, this is all fake. Anyways, let's get to it. All right, here we are, not in the playground, but on Brave Browser, not sponsored. And before we get started, I just want to quickly look up all torture device. That's close enough. The upright jerker. I am making that today. Dude, put me in the upright jerker. Oh, what else is it? The ball gag. Dude, what? These people were freaky back then. Are these even punishments or like, did I look up the right thing? All right, well, I guess we'll just start from the top and make our way down. Device number one's gonna be the upright jerker. Okay, what is the upright jerker? Gay theater classics. The jerker. Yeah, no, don't think this is what I needed. Mechanisms. Okay, I got it. So someone's standing on the ground and someone dropped like a weight and just flings someone up in the air. Okay, that seems actually really easy to make. Okay, so they had like a pole. So let's get like a wooden pole. This doesn't seem tall enough, does it? Oh, no, you're falling. Oh, what the hell ever. I'll just get a new pole. So I got our big pole here. It's like 150 feet tall. So let's get our person down and we need to get a weight. And from what I remember on Google, you drop a weight, and as the weight's falling, it makes a person fling up in the air. So I'll get like a 100-ton weight, and I'll strap a person to it. Wait, it said I needed a pulley too. Are there pulleys in this game? How can they not have any pulleys in this game? Is this gonna work? I don't know. So I have to take the weight up and drop it. Well, I mean, it killed him, but not in the correct way. So do I have to make? I just looked up pulley in the workshop. I'm gonna try and recreate it. This is what I'm gonna try and recreate here. I don't know what they use. I can't zoom in either, which is amazing. No! Whoa! What are you doing? Hey! Okay, just drop it. I don't know what the hell this thing's doing. It's got a mind of its own. Like, what are you spinning? I made the rod, and I made the weight. I just need to now... Oh, I'm just gonna freeze the weight in place, honestly. And of course, the thing goes through the wall. Okay, I think I have made it. So I think how this should work is I'm gonna unfreeze this 100-ton weight, flip it off to the side, and it should just fling this guy up and jerk him as the name implies. Okay, here we go. Game time, people. What is this? I'm done. Upright jerkers completed. I'm not doing this no more. So I'm skipping these two because I can't really do them, but the next one's just called chair. A torture device with spikes covering the back, armrest, seat, leg rest, and foot. So it's just a chair made out of spikes. So the sharpest thing I think in the game, which is weird, is these crossbow bolts. Because like literally, you could graze somebody with these and they will go in their skin. Look at it. Like, that's not normal. And if I do that with a knife, I mean, it's just not the same as a crossbow bolt. I mean, these things are freaking fine-tuned to cut through anything. So I'm gonna make a chair out of crossbow bolts and have someone sit down on it. No, they all fell over, dude. Why did I not freeze them? Okay, whoops. No, I just deleted all of it. I have made the chair of crossbow bolts, otherwise known as the chair torture method. Let's have him sit. Hell yes. Like 5 arrows up this dude's butt. That's what I'm talking about. Let me try to get him to sit a little bit better. What a good torture method this is. Whoops, he died. Ah, the classic rack, dude. This one's gonna be fun. All right, I have set up our makeshift rack here. All I need to do is activate all of these and it should work, hopefully. Here we go. Let's get it cooking here. He's screaming, but she ain't doing anything, which is odd. Hey, yeah, let's up the rotor speed a little bit by about 5 times. Let's see if this does something. Yeah. Okay, still didn't do anything. I got an idea. Don't you worry about it. I got an idea. So before I was using rope, which allow a little bit of leeway on how much his body parts move, but now I'm gonna use indestructible cables, which allow 0 leeway, but it also doesn't allow the things to move. So yeah, that's actually not gonna work. Whoops. Well, are these things just like really weak or something? Hold on, let's get some industrial generators hooked up to these sons of guns here. All right, so actually looks like this is not doing what I would like it to do. So let's try and move these further apart from each other and see if this does anything better. No. What is going on? Oh, okay. Don't think that's what the rack did. Or this is not what the rack's supposed to do. That's not okay. That's not how this was supposed to go. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the actual modern day rack. Here we go. Immediate just snapped right in half. Boom. And then if they don't die, they can at least get cooked by the jet engines. That's the nice thing about this. I mean, I think I honestly won. This makes up for the upright jerker, in my opinion. The classic brazen bull. Dude, I'm making this one up next. I have to make the brazen bull. Now, the problem is I have to, like, make something resembling an animal, which I don't really know how to do. I mean, I guess I can try. Not saying it's gonna be good or anything, but, you know. Okay, so I'm thinking, like, this is, like, the belly, kind of, and then it kind of is gonna come up, like, around here. Yeah. And then God, son of a... Can this even fit a person on the inside? Hold on, what if I just resize it to make it bigger? Oh, I'm so smart, dude. So then I gotta work on the head, which should be up front. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you the brazen turtle. Look at this thing right here and tell me this ain't the most beautiful, most elegant thing you have ever seen in your life before. And what's great about it is it fits many people in here. Now, I have not actually tested if this thing heats up yet, and I have not built the heating mechanism yet, so I don't know what I want to use, but I have an idea. I think I want to use a thruster bed, but they unfortunately don't fit, so I'm gonna have to resize it. Okay, so now I've actually officially built the heating mechanism, which if I activate this, it turns on the heating mechanism. This is amazing, dude. This might be the best thing I've ever built. The brazen turtle. Oh, it's kind of hot. Sorry, guys, but I mean, this is gonna be the least of your concerns. Let's fire up, baby. Ooh, yeah. Oh, isn't there supposed to be like a small opening so they can like hear the screams of them and it's supposed to sound like a bull or something? Someone give me a round of applause or something, because this machine is absolutely amazing. Look at this thing. I am kind of curious though. What if I unfroze all of the titanium rods? This thing's gonna like, this might break my game again. Yep, here we go. No, actually, it's all right. Oh, a pendulum blade? Oh, this thing's cool. Isn't that the thing where it slowly gets lower and lower and lower and lower? See, the thing is, though, this seems like it would take a lot of effort to, like, make a good one. So what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna put a metal table down. All right. We're gonna lay our consenting person across it. Get our rotor down, kind of like this. Okay, is this it? I think I did it, no? No, I freaking didn't do it. This thing's got no power to it. Okay, for some reason, the rotors are extremely weak. I'm not quite sure why. Come on, come around and slice. I thought I used a metal table. How the hell did you break the freaking table? Oh, this thing sucks. Yeah, just edge him a little bit down there. What are you doing? Come on, let's get a little bit better here. Oh my God. Apparently those last tables were from like Temu or something. I don't know why it broke instantly. Let's try this again. There we go. That's the pendulum blade that I wanted. Not the other thing. And I actually got a good table this time. An actual metal table. Now we're actually slicing and dicing. And if I extend this out a little bit more, it should do a little bit more damage, correct? No, because it freaking just got stopped right in its tracks. Awesome. There we go. Oh, okay, that was a little bit too much. Yeah, all right. I think I made a good death machine here. Okay, so I got a new list of torture devices. First one up is called Lingqi, and it says it's a method of execution practice in China where someone was tied to a post and skin and limbs were gradually removed one by one. Are you kidding me? So I guess my idea here is I'm just gonna spread this dude's limbs out kind of like this. What if I had shotguns at like his like feet and stuff and I had them all go off at different times and then the last one would go off like on his head? So I'll have this one go off at 15 seconds. This guy's already screaming. This one will go off at, we'll say 25. This one go off at 35. This one will do 50. And then the final one will go off after 1 minute. I think I'm really modernizing a lot of these methods because they didn't use lag boxes and shotguns back then, but now we are. I think this method's gonna be a lot better. If their first one's about to go off, boom, there goes his foot. All right, next lag box is about to go off here. Our dude is actually bleeding out way quicker than I thought, which is not good at all. Send him with some coagulation so he doesn't die. Uh-oh, not good. He's dying. Oh, there goes the other one. Oh, shoot, he died already. All right, dude, you gotta snap out of it real quick. You gotta be alive for the rest of these to go off, so. The arm one's about to go off up here. Ooh. Oh, this one's about to go off now. His other arm's about to get blown. And good night. All right, and then the final one's about to go off. Come on, here she blows, and the good night. Well, that was Lingqi or whatever it was called. Okay, so I was just kind of going through a list here, and I found the Ducking Stool, and by the looks of it, you just take someone, put them in a chair, and you just kind of dunk them over and over again in water, which is really funny. It's also got another interesting name to it, which I don't know how this name is related to dunking someone, but this is also the other name for it. All right, so I've transported us to the sea map so I can actually dunk someone. So let's get our chair here. We'll give him a nice, actually comfy chair here. Actually, no, let's not make it comfy. Let's give him a metal chair, yeah. I'm gonna have you sit there, buddy. There you go. I think I've set this up as it was intended. I don't know why, but this dude's leg just got ripped off, so I don't know why that happened, but I think the dunking stool really worked out here. I tried to recreate the Saw movie's most infamous traps in People Playground, and I wanted to see how well I could replicate these traps in a 2D game. So the question is, how well can I replicate them? Well, let's find out. Okay, here we are in the playground, and as I said in the intro, today I will be trying to recreate infamous Saw traps in People Playground. Now, I did something similar to this a few months ago where I recreated medieval traps in People Playground, but today I'm revamping it, and I'm going to be trying to create Saw traps in People Playground. So let's move over to the website that has all the different Saw traps on it. Now, to spice this video up a little bit, I can only use information that this website gives me on the traps to make the traps, which means if this website does not give me good information on how to make a trap, I'm just gonna have to freeball it. Now, as you see, this is number 1 right here, and there's 20 of them. I don't think I'll be able to get through all 20 of them. So let's just start right off with the pendulum trap. So it says, this trap was partially inspired by Edgar. Okay, I'm not reading this. How do I make it? So a murderer wakes to find himself strapped to a table with a giant swinging blade positioned above his torso, while at the same time his limbs are crushed in automated vices. Is it not like where like a blade slowly gets lower and lower while the person's on the table? That's what it is, right? I think I can do that. Okay, so first and foremost, we need a table, a sturdy one. So let's spell it right. Metal table. Yeah, I'll probably need a sturdy one. Let's get our person here and let's knock them out. Oh, that was a little bit harsh. Now let's lay them on the table. Now we need to separate their arms because I need to crush them somehow. Oh, this is perfect, dude. This is the setup. Okay, so how do I want to crush this guy's hands in a vice? How would I do that? Should I just have 2 pistons frozen that kind of like hold his hands in place? That's a good idea. Okay, his arm just busted off. Okay, that's not how that was supposed to go. Uh-oh, he's bleeding out on the table. Just took a screenshot by accident. We're gonna pretend that this works, okay? So let's activate both of these. His hand is being crushed right now. Okay, so he has no hands now. Okay, we're gonna ignore the part where you have to crush his hands, because obviously that didn't work out, and now there's blood everywhere. Let's focus on the blade part now. So do I have like a blade, really? A scalpel would work, I guess. Oh, yeah, it does. I just sliced his leg wide open on accident. Now we need something that rotates so it can, like, spin around. A rotor would probably work good. Whoops. Oh, no. Okay, I think we just need a new dude entirely, dude. I mean, I crushed that guy's arms and everything. Okay, we're just need a new person. Let me build this thing first before I do anything, I guess. Maybe that's the approach I should have taken. It works, but it's, it's a little bit slow. Okay, can I, like, speed this up a little bit? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, but how am I gonna get this thing to move downwards? Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I can't use a piston because then it won't work because it gets caught. Okay, now what if I maybe just forgot that part and just, whoops. And I just preemptively moved it down. Okay, we're gonna pretend that this moving mechanism's already in place, all right? It's already on the table, so we're just gonna forget that for now. So let's get our person on the table. We gotta wait for it to swing around. We gotta do this quick. Whoops. Oh, just cut his foot wide open. Okay, so this thing actually does not work very well because it doesn't really stab. It just slices. Like, it doesn't actually harm a person, really. Oh, okay, hold on. No! Okay, hold on. I think we might need to move the table into the ground a little bit. Oh, okay, thanks, dude. Give me a okay, hold on. Stop moving. Stop. Okay, you're making me mad, dude. You're making me mad. Okay, so it doesn't hit them. Let's move it a little down a little bit more. And it just grazed them. It didn't actually kill them. Perfect. Set rotor speed. Let's make it super fast. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Now that's the pendulum swing right there. Yeah. Oh, poor guy. You gotta feel for him, right? Yeah, this is pretty much is what happened in the movie, right? Okay, so next up is public execution, and this is where 2 men are chained to opposite sides of a long work table, and each has a whirling buzzsaw positioned directly in front of them. Meanwhile, their mutual girlfriend is strung up overhead. Okay, so as the clock ticks down, the man must decide whether to kill each other or allow their girlfriend to... Okay, so there's one saw, and they have to decide who to kill. Okay, I think I can make this. You know what's great is I actually have a mod that already has a working saw built into it, so this actually works out perfectly for me. Now, I I have an idea how I want to do this. So instead of the people pushing the saws, people are going to be pushed into the saws. So I have our 3 contestants here, and I'm going to freeze this one that's upside down currently because we don't want them to be pushed in quite yet. I have pistons set up where they will be pushed in to the saw. So what I need to do is I need to have their legs stay in place so they don't move. Freeze this. Let me make sure this works. Okay, that'll work. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, now that I got these people tied up to these pistons, I'm going to have a lag box set up, and spoiler alert, everyone's gonna die in this scene here. So we're gonna set lag box delay. We'll make it suspenseful. We'll make it like 10 seconds. But after 10 seconds, it's going to activate all of these pistons, and then all of them are going to be pushed into the saw. So hopefully this works as I hope, and they all get pushed down. Let's hope. Come on, work. I give this a 5% chance of working, but maybe it will. Okay, this actually kind of worked. Okay, this guy's done. Oh, that guy's done. And for some reason, this one is the only one that didn't work. Why? Oh, and then the saw just blew up. Why did the saw blow up? Okay, it's back. It's all right. Oh, because this dude was frozen, dude. Shoot. Dude, that would have been so cool. This would have worked out perfectly. Whatever. It kind of worked out now. All right, well, that was a fun round. That didn't take me that long at all. Okay, next up is the laser collar. Okay, so it said there's a metal collar strapped around his neck with 8 medical grade lasers attached to it. And as the timer counts down, the lasers slowly inch closer. So here's our person, our willing person. And we need to get some lasers. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one a little bit differently than what it shows on that website. So as you can see, the lasers are already pointed at the guy, but they're not killing him because they're not supercharged with an industrial generator yet. So now what we can do is we can add an industrial generator. Hold on. We can add an industrial generator, resize it to be super small, and we'll put it like right here. And then what we'll do is we'll have a lag box that'll go up after a certain amount of time, and then the lag box will activate the industrial generator, which will then supercharge the lasers. And I'm sure we'll see what will happen next, but it probably won't be good for this guy right here. I made the lag box small, and we're gonna set it for 10 seconds, make it suspenseful as I like to do. Put our lag box up here. Now what this should do is in 10 seconds the lag box should activate the industrial generator, supercharging these lasers. Let's hope this is actually what happens though. Come on. Okay. It did work. The lasers went off, and that was the laser helmet. That was a quick round. Okay, so this one I think I'm gonna have to blur the picture for, but basically a man wakes up naked in a maze filled with razor wire, and in order to escape the trap, he must crawl through the razor wire to find a automatic door. So this one should be a good one. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this one yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Okay, so I don't have razor wire in this game, but something that's as sharp as razors is for some reason crossbow bolts. These things are so crazy sharp that like literally the smallest like nick with one of these will kill you. Like, that's insane. Why is that the case? I don't know. But these things are probably sharper than razors. So I'm going to make a path with them that a person will then have to crawl through. And I'm sure they probably won't make it far, but you know. Okay, here's our rudimentary razor wire maze here. And as you can see, it actually does get more narrow as you get further in. So even if you can make it past this first little section here, it gets near impossible to crawl through at the end. So we're gonna get our person here, and we're just gonna have him. Is there a crawl option? No. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to simulate this person crawling through it. So let's get him in here. We're gonna act like he's really cautious. He's gonna have to crawl over. Oh, he's already getting, okay, hold on. Okay, that went, okay. Let's try that again. Here's our person. We're gonna knock him out, and he's gonna have to crawl through this maze without harming himself. Okay, hold up. Okay, he's getting stabbed a little bit here. I brought his inspect screen up so you can see how many times he's been stabbed already, and it's 31 stab wounds already. Okay, we're at 109 stabs. Cautious. That's not cautious. Okay, he died. All right, well, that was the razor maze. He's at 500 stab wounds, if you were curious, by the way. Okay, next up is the shotgun carousel. And how this works is 6 unlucky victims are chained to a rotating playground carousel. As the carousel turns, each victim is briefly positioned in front of a loaded shotgun. A 7th person is then forced to decide who lives and who dies. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, this is a good one, dude. I got a good idea for this one. Okay, so the problem I'm gonna face here is that's in 3D and I'm in 2D, so we're gonna have to go vertically and horizontally if we wanna do this, but that's all right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a rotor like that. We're gonna put it right here, and we're going to tie a double barrel shotgun on it. So let's do that. I'm gonna have this thing spinning. Okay, that might be a little bit too fast. It's gonna be spinning around just like that. And there's 6 people, so let's make 6 people. Okay, we got our 6 people around our rotating shotgun. Down here, we're gonna have a 7th person who has a massive button that goes directly to the shotgun. So now when this person steps on the button, it should send a signal. This is the shotgun carousel. Oh, I just shot the dude. Didn't mean to do that. Just keep shooting, dude. Let's see who lives. Let's see who the last person to live is. 2 guys are dead. 3 people are dead, including the guy that pressed the button. Oh, got that guy. Missed again. Oh, he died anyways. It's whatever. Got that guy, and good night. Congratulations to the bottom guy for winning the shotgun carousel. Good game. Oh, don't kill yourself now. Okay, now we have the classic reverse bear trap. Now, basically, there's a bear trap put on someone's head, and then after like 60 seconds, it activates and it just rips your face apart. I'm not gonna read this whole paragraph here. That's basically what it is. So I just need to like strap like a makeshift bear trap onto someone's head and have it go off after 60 seconds. This one should be easy to do. Wait, I already have a bear trap? Wait, I already downloaded something that is a bear trap. Hold on, let me see what this is. Apparently, I already downloaded something that says bear trap. I'm not gonna use this, but I want to see how they did it. Whoa, there's like, it's a whole thing. How many little components are there? Okay, there's no way I'd be able to make this. I could care. Oh, okay, so that's how they did it. That was a gun that went off. That's what actually happened there. Okay, so they used a gun as their quote unquote bear trap, but I was looking and I actually have a bear trap that's presumably like a bear trap would be. Oh yeah, see, that works. Okay, so all I need to do is take a bear trap and rotate it like this and have it strapped to a piston that we will resize. Strap this to him, make it weightless. Okay, whoa. Okay, setting lag box delay for 10 seconds to add suspense. You already know the drill. This should work, right? And then 10 seconds later, the piston should activate and then it will not work, kind of. Not really. Oh, okay, well, it stabbed the guy, but in the chest rather than the face, even though maybe it's working, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna call this a success to a degree. Okay, and for the finale, we have the needle pit, where someone is jumping into a pit that is filled with a bunch of dirty needles. So what I want to do here is I'm going to get a box, or more like a cup, I guess, to catch all the syringes. So let's just get a bunch of empty syringes and we'll just fill this thing up. We'll really make sure it's filled. Oh yeah, there we go. Put our like loading dock here. Let's get someone ready. That's not someone. This is a great sound, by the way. All right, well, this was a very interesting video. Is this thing actually even hurting the guy? Yeah, I think so, because I think the dude's dead, actually. Syringes. 6 bruises, 10 broken bones, 1% rotted. That's what I'm talking about.
I researched what the worst ways to die are, and then I went into People Playground and actually subjected humans to these absolutely horrific execution methods. So the question is, what absolutely terrifying execution methods will I find? Well, let's find out. Okay, here we are on ChatGPT, where I have just asked it, what are the worst possible ways a human can die? And it has just spit out 20 unimaginable ways a human being can die. And I'm going to be performing all of them on different humans today, virtually. Obviously, YouTube, this is all fake. So, I mean, without stalling any longer, let's just get right to it. So first up, we got a pretty obvious one. I just have to burn someone alive, and it says, intense unimaginable pain from burns as the body is consumed by fire. Wait, hold on. Can you make all these responses in old English? Not that old. Okay, I had to say no, not that old like Shakespearean, and now I got it. Okay, see, now this sounds more classy rather than sadistic, so now let me read the submission again. To be burnt alive, a death most cruel, where flames dost gnaw the flesh and char the bone. See, this seems a lot less psychopathic now that we're speaking in old English. But enough of that, it's time to burn someone alive. I think I want to do this also in a little bit of style. Didn't mean to freeze it. I'm gonna resize this stick, and we're gonna burn them on like a post, because I think that's super classy. And we just gotta tie someone up to it. Oh, you know what we could do? What if we just made like a post and we like stuck them to the top, and it's all made out of wood, and we start like the base of it on fire, so it slowly spreads upwards. Oh, now that's classy. Whoops. My idea for this now is we strap this guy to the top of this like post thing I just made, and we're gonna light the base of it on fire, and my hope is that the fire like spreads upwards. Now, is this gonna work? Okay, wait, I lit the base of it on fire. Let me light the other 2 posts. This dude might get, oh my God, he's on fire. Oh, beautiful, he already died. We didn't even watch it. That's upsetting. Okay, hold on, we're redoing that. Now this is classy. Oh yeah. Douse the be banished to hell or something. I don't know what they said. Okay, next up we got to drown in watery depths. The lungs do heave and gasp, yet air cometh not. The heart is filled with dread, witches were oft times ducked beneath the waves, condemned to sink or float. Okay, ChatGPT is talking a lot about witches. Do I have any witches I can spawn? Yeah, okay, yeah, this is our witch, guys. The prophecy has come true, and I have gotten a witch, and we are going to drown this witch in this water. I think the best way to do this is just strap a 50-ton weight to them and just let them sink. I think that's the best option here. I mean, no way you're gonna outswim 50 tons, so let's ride. All right, in the water we go. We are drowning, obviously, duh. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can hold my breath longer than this witch. I mean, obviously she has a head start, so I'm gonna like breathe out a little bit. I'm holding my breath. I'm wasting air talking right now, actually. Oh, I couldn't do it. I breathed out too much. I was trying to talk. I almost just died. Okay, anyway, I almost just met a watery death on dry land, but yeah, the witch has died. I wish I had a face cam. You would have saw my face turning red there. Okay, next up is to be buried alive, entombed in earth, where naught but darkness reigns, but breath is stolen slow. Somewhere walled within, their cries unheard, saved by cold stone. My God, is this dark. I'm not sure how to bury someone alive because there's not really like oxygen in this game. It's also like a 2D game, so I don't know how to really do this. I guess what we could I just like pile a bunch of rubble on top of a guy? Like, would that just not work? Like, okay, we got a small boulder. Now we have a lot of small boulders. I guess I can bury you in stone axes. Do you think this will kill them? Like, do you think these are gonna weigh enough to kill this guy? Okay, it looks like we might have to go for something heavier. Maybe like some netherite. Oh, wait. Oh, he did die. Granted, I really don't think this is one of the worst ways to die. It definitely probably wasn't pleasant, but I think it was the netherite swords we added. Now, this one is talking about torture methods. I already did a whole video on torture methods, so I think we're gonna skip this one. And this one we're gonna have to tweak a little bit, but this one says to starve or thirst unto death. Slowly doth the body consume itself, hunger and thirst, cruel masters both. Oft left in dungeons where neither bread nor cup were offered. So obviously you can't starve people in this game, but what you can do is actually overfeed someone in this game, because I accidentally figured this out before, so I just need to quickly find that. There's this amazing mod by MC Studios where it adds a bunch of food into the game, and I'm pretty sure if a person eats too much, they die. I know that's true. I just don't know what food causes that. I think it was melt, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna feed this guy a bunch of food and see if he like explodes from eating too much. Will you eat a peach? Oh, yum, yum, yum. Okay, how many peaches is too many, you know? Like, I think I fed this guy like 13 peaches. I think I could probably down like 20 peaches before I like vomit everywhere. This guy topped that out a long time ago. Okay, is there something I could give him, like mushrooms? Are they the fun kind? Okay, why is it? This does work. Trust me, I'm not insane. Look at, wah! Disintegrates after eating 2 kilograms of salt. Get out of here, water. It's salt that he needs. Why are you making us? Oh, see, look at that. One of the worst deaths imaginable. Next up is poisoned by deadly vapors. What? Like to the wasting of the body, organs fail and agony abundeth. Though not of the medieval age, it mimicketh their foul potions. What is this supposed to be? That's supposed to be radiation poisoning. Okay, there is actually a radioactive liquid in this game. Fortunately for us, we have to take a nuke, and then I have to take one of these like blood tank things, and we can actually take out all the juices from this, I'm pretty sure. No, we can't. Is it an atom bomb that I have to pull the juices out of? Oh, that's what it is. What the hell? Do not let this guy donate blood because he's got like a shot. Well, okay, why you guys got a shot of like juice in you each? Whoops. Whoa, Nelly. We're gonna fill a 5-liter container with one of these, and it's gonna be absolutely amazing. I drained a little bit of the liquid out. What if I drain some of the liquid onto the guy? Is this gonna be a problem for him? Oh God, yeah it is. Uh-oh. A bad problem or? Oh, he actually seems all right, relatively. I know he's not gonna be all right when I pump him 5 liters full of this stuff though, so you're definitely dying. He's glowing. He's literally glowing right now. This has to be an absolutely horrific death. How is he alive? I couldn't live 5 liters of juice being pumped into me. Fine. More juice. Be pumped full of the juice. Doubt be pumped. He's glowing. It looks like he just did like a fun run in paint or something. How is this not killing you? I got something that'll really make make you radiate. Here, take this, bud. This is what radiation poisoning should do to you. Yeah, see, now it's actually, you see the effects. Yeah, this is what should have happened. I'm giving him, gorse blood syringes, which is what's being pumped into him currently. This is the real acid in this game, apparently. Oh, yeah, look at this. Finally, just die. You're disconnected from the rest of your body, just die. Just please, for the love of God, thank you. To be devoured by beasts. The teeth of lions, bears, or hounds rend flesh and spill blood with haste. In the cruel arenas of yore, such sport was made a man's demise. What? So like just get attacked by wild animals? That's the great thing here. Do I have any like wolves or anything even? This is a pretty wild beast. Can you guys fight each other maybe? And the dog like kills you? Oh my God, they're actually gonna fight. This dog and this dude about to fight. We're gonna need a lot of dogs to kill this guy, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this dog's gonna be able to kill this guy, but maybe. What even is this video, dude? Oh my God, maybe this dog is just gonna bite his ankles off. I'm gonna feel really bad about this dog dying. Oh my God, it's like just, oh my God, this dog is destroying. Now this is classy content right here. You chose to watch this video and you're continuing to watch it. We're gonna need another dog, right? Apparently this is Deadpool's dog, I'm pretty sure. Oh my God, he's killing the dogs. Okay, just pretend the dogs are all happy and they're all alive. They're fighting each other. I mean, this isn't even a dog anymore. I don't even know what that is. No, I really do think the problem is that we don't have enough dogs. Like, I do think that might be the problem. So let's get a few more dogs in here and we're gonna make them all super, super angry. Surely he's going to die soon. Where are we going? What is going on right now? How? Oh my God! Dude, the dogs are actually like ganging up on him. I mean, that one just flung him in the sky and like WWE smashed him on the ground. These dogs actually have like a move. They levitate someone and then they bring them back down. These dogs are vicious. Maybe this is probably one of the worst deaths you can think of. He did die. The guy is dead. This is so stupid. The next one's pretty simple. It's to fall from great heights. The earth douse rush to greet thee as thou art cast down. Terror reigns like era? Or like, what is that even? How do you pronounce that? Anyway, some fell to their doom by force, thrust from towers or windows high. Okay, here we are on top of the map, a good few thousand feet off the ground, and we're about to thrust somebody. We're gonna thrust someone hard. Let the earth thrust you. Thou thrust you. Goodbye. You know, it's just really a bad way to die. I mean, obviously it's not good, but like compared to the last one, that guy got mauled by like 500 dogs. I mean, psychologically this would suck on the way down, but I mean, he didn't even die instantly. Okay, I take everything back. This is awful. He's not dead. Literally every part of his body is X except his head. Wow. Okay, that was actually way sadder than it was supposed to be. Death by pestilence. The Black Death claimed many a soul, with boils and fever most foul. The afflicted rot whilst yet alive, a torment grievous to behold. So we have to infect someone with a virus or disease. Zombie syringe. A virus that turns living beings into zombies. That's quite literally exactly what I was looking for. Does this kill them though, or does it just turn them into a zombie? Okay, he has got some like eczema on him I'm looking at, so I think this is working. His blood's also black, so... Okay, but the question is, does this kill them? Oh my God, I don't think the syringe did that. I really don't. Why did that just happen? I just injected him with this. Is he like falling? Okay, he's falling apart. That was not my fault. That was straight up just not my fault. He just breaks apart super easily. To freeze unto death, the icy fingers of winter clutch at thy heart, whilst numbness taketh all. Some poor souls were left exposed to the bitter elements to meet their end. So literally just freezing someone. A lot of these are really quick. Quickies, you could call them. Don't call them quickies. Let's make the ambient temperature 50 or negative 50 degrees. This guy is shivering. His internal temperature is 96 degrees, which actually I'm pretty sure is not even that off from normal. I think 98's normal. Okay, dude, I really would like to move on. We're gonna making it a negative 100 degrees outside. Oh, he dropped 1% integrity. We're moving up in the world. I guess he's moving down, but oh, his temperature just dropped like a rock. Why did it suddenly just drop? Okay, he's dying like really quick now. He's freezing up. Oh, he's passed out. Okay, and he is dead. Look at that. That was painful for me as well, so that's awesome. Okay, this one is to be sawed in twain. Twain. Upside down they hang, while saws do cleave from groin to crown. A punishment of unparalleled cruelty, savoring slow death. This is wicked. I think the old English on this one makes it like 10 times worse. Okay, so I have to spin this guy around just like that. Oh, okay. Thank you for putting on a little acrobat show there. Spread his legs apart. Okay, this guy is spread and is ready to be twained or whatever. I don't know. I'll tell you what, this is a punishment most cruel. I'll tell you that much. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm really not. Oh my god. Yeah. Keep steady. Keep pushing. This guy is still alive. This is bad. I can't get through. Hold on. I need to unfreeze the leg so they can fall off. I have to keep sawing. I'm sorry, dude. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, that was rough. He was just twained. Okay, unfortunately, I have already done this wheel one and my torturing people with medieval methods, and I cannot do the boiling alive one because you can't boil someone in People Playground. You can't make water boil. I've tried it before, it does not work, so I will have to skip to be drawn and quartered. Okay, this says hang till breath was scarce. We can't only hang people. Then entrails spilled whilst life yet lingered. Limbs were severed and parts were scattered to the four corners. So I just have to cut someone up while they're hanging. Okay, I kind of just hung someone by a bed. Hopefully this works, but now I have to cut them into four corners or something like that. I have to twain them twice, I guess. So I need 4 different pieces. You also need to stay alive for this, bud, all right? So that's 2 different pieces. Just give me a few pieces, bud. That's all I need. Thank you. Okay, that's 4 different pieces, but I guess we can keep going. I mean, I assume that, yeah, this guy's dead. I have to spread him into the 4 corners, though, so hold on. I have to do that really quick. It's like the equivalent of spreading someone's ashes, pretty much. So this corner gets 1. This corner gets, whoops, well, whatever. That corner gets 1. The upper corners need love too, so there goes that one. And then this corner. All 4 corners have been covered. I spread your ashes sufficiently. This one I kind of already also did. It says to be crushed beneath stone. Heavy weights laid upon thee, each breath harder than the last. More weight, cried some, defying their torments even in death. Wow, that's powerful stuff right there. Not as powerful as this boulder though. Or about the next 20 that's about to get laid on this guy. Did I just kill him? Nope, he's still alive. Doubt shall be laid under boulders. Lots of them. Or we can just copy and paste a lot of them. Oh, come on, die already. How is he alive? I have like a mountain of stone and it's not working. This rock right here is probably pressing on this guy with the force of like 10 tons and he's still just whatever. There's just look at the mountain of boulders on this guy. How? I just want this guy to know that he is not above gravity. Okay, I'm seeing blood spurt out of him. This is good. This boulder right here is literally on his head. That should kill him. This is one of the worst deaths imaginable. Me having to sit here and waste my time. This is more painful than what you're experiencing right now. I want you to know that right now. Of course this dude's head's the last thing to go. Thank you. He's decapitated. Okay, I can't do scaphism because I don't have like flies or honey I could smear on somebody. So the next one is to be impaled. A stake thrust. Lots of thrusting in this video. I don't know if I like it. A stake thrust a stake thrust through the body, leaving life to ebb slow and most cruel. Vlad the Impaler's dreadful art did make such horror infamous. Okay, I mean, this one's super easy. Compared to the last one, this is like a walk in the park. We take a spike, we drop a guy on it, and then we just kind of wait for him to bleed out. I mean, that's all we have to do. Thank you for being easy on me. And while we sit here and I watch your health drain from you, I just want to say that it's better to be twained, or no, it's better to be ebbed than twained. And he's dead. Better to be ebbed than twuned. Okay, these next ones I've kind of already done. This one is saying to bisect somebody, which how is that different from twinning somebody and just cutting them in half? That doesn't make sense. This one we literally just did. Hang, drawn, and quartered. We just did that. And to roast within a brazen bull, I've already done that in my medieval video. So I'm gonna ask it. Okay, I'm asking it to give me one more, the most brutal one, the most heinous one in your best Shakespearean language. Let's see what it is. So, the most heinous, worst death in human history is to be torn asunder by wild horses. Oh, it's asking us to pick I've seen here. If thou canst. What a beautiful quote to end the video. Okay, do I have a horse? Is this something I have? I don't have a horse. Okay, just pretend that these are horses. They look somewhat similar, all right? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like and comment your ideas because I do your ideas and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the playground. And today, I'm going to be recreating the Final Destination kill scenes in People Playground. Now, if you don't know what Final Destination is, I highly recommend you check it out. But basically, it's a movie where people survive death, even though they're not supposed to. And death comes back for them, and it kills them in super intricate ways. So all I want to do in this video is just recreate these insane death scenes in People Playground. But without wasting any more time, let's get to the first kill. Alright, welcome to the website I'm using for this video. Basically, this website just lists all the deaths in the Final Destination movies ranked off of, I guess, how cool they are. So starting at the bottom here, someone just died to a falling brick, which is, I mean, pretty boring, but I mean, we can still recreate it. So I mean, as the name entails, we just like, what, chuck a brick at this guy's head and that's how he dies? I spelt brick wrong. Really cool. Okay, we have our brick here. Well, hold on. Do we just want to recreate it or do we want to make it better? Because what if I just drop the whole brick cube on his head? I think we're gonna drop the brick
cube on his head. So let me make sure we get enough height on this thing to kill him. I feel like this is quite high up, right? There's no way this guy survives. All right, dropping brick. Here we go. First death of the video. Let's hope it's good. Oh, that was just spectacular. Let's check if he's dead. Yeah, I think he's dead. Absolutely spectacular death. And remember, the deaths are only gonna get crazier from here. So I guess we'll see what's up next. Okay, I have to blur the image that's on this website because there's a bunch of blood, and I don't think I can show that. But the next death, you won't believe it, is a falling bathtub. Why is everything falling out of the sky on people? At first there was a brick, now it's a bathtub. Do I actually even have a bathtub? Is this even... I don't think I have a bath, honestly. Oh, I do, look it, bathtub. So, you know, just like before, I guess we have to drop a bathtub on this guy. How heavy is this? Oh, well, apparently pretty heavy because I didn't even drop it from that high and he died. All right, good to know. So let me spawn in the bathtub and, okay, I just ripped the... spawning bathtub in and moving the whole... Oh my god, why are you only selecting parts of the not the hot tub, the bathtub? Selecting the entire bath, and we're gonna move it above this guy and drop it on him. Dropping bathtub in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Oh, you're kidding me. It died when it was 3 feet above you, but you lived when it was like 50. This is not what happened in the Final Destination movies. They died instantly. I didn't have to drop a bathtub on them 5 times. Okay, well, let me really make sure we get some height here. Okay, I got a lot of height on this bathtub here. This better land on our guy down here. No, is it gonna miss? Okay, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, I am dropping it from the top of the ceiling like 1,000 feet up, and it is falling on this guy and absolutely crushing him. This guy has lived long enough. This guy's going to die. Here we go. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Split right down the middle. That was a good drop test too. Now I'm happy. That was what I wanted to happen. All right, moving on. Okay, the next one is called Speeding Ambulance, and someone is literally just hit by, well, an ambulance. So this one's also very easy. These are all very simplistic, actually. Okay, I'm spawning in the ambulance that will eventually kill somebody. Here it is. And it said a speeding ambulance specifically, so what better than a speeding ambulance with a jet engine on the back of it? Because, you know, if it's speeding, we better go fast. So we're gonna strap a... Oh, my lord. Okay, well, that kind of went off-kiltered there. All right, the suspension in the back is a little messed up. It's all right. But when you now have a jet engine strapped to an ambulance, and then I guess a little bit down the road here, we'll just add our guy. Actually, the ambulance needs a reason to come to this guy, right? So let's just, Oh, no, you got a knife through the leg. Hold on, you just call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. What he doesn't know is he's gonna die. All right, activating ambulance. Here we go. Oh, it's even got the sirens and everything. Here we go. Let me slow down time here. Oh, and the ambulance is airborne. Oh, that is cinematic right there. Look at this ambulance. Oh, all right. Where's our guy even at? Right here? Yeah, he died. He got hit by a speeding ambulance. But look it, the knife is no longer in his leg. Whoops. Oh. I think he just got hit by the engine. His head just got blew up by the engine that just got, like, actually bounced off the wall. Okay, that was actually, like, a Final Destination kill right there. Okay, he also no longer has a head, but he doesn't have a knife in his foot, so that's good. Okay, so the next thing up is, you won't guess it, something falling on someone's head. And this thing specifically is a falling glass pane. Again, we're just dropping stuff on people's head. I swear it will get better, guys. Just trust me on this, all right? Anyway, our next death is quite literally just dropping a glass pane on someone's head. I know, very riveting content. How do I want to do this? Do I want to use like a normal one? I feel like that just might break. Like, it won't even hurt the guy. Like, it'll just be like some WWE move. I guess we can test it. Okay, dropping glass pane from the ceiling. There's a very solid chance that this doesn't even kill our guy and I'll have to redo it with like a more solid piece of glass, but you know, it could work first try and this could be really cool, or it'll just break over his head and nothing will happen. Oh, well, let's see. Oh, it actually did kill him. All right, that actually worked out. I didn't think it would. Look at that. All right, well, that's pretty simple. I guess we can already move on. Okay, our next death is a fence slicer where someone gets cut in half by a fence. This one might be hard to accomplish. I don't know if I have a fence or how I'd even cut someone in half with it, but I guess we'll have to figure it out. This one might be bad. I don't even know if I have a fence in the first place. I don't. I have to find a fence in like the Steam Workshop or something to download. Someone made a barbed fence. I guess that could work, I think. I don't know. Hold on. I gotta restart my game. I can't believe I'm restarting my game for a stupid freaking barbed fence. I don't even know I'm gonna cut this guy in half. It's a fence. How do you cut someone in half with a fence? Okay, we're back in the playground here, and I guess I have to check out this barbed fence I downloaded. I don't even know if this is gonna, like, work. What the hell even is this? It's just swords held together by, what are these, knives? Okay, maybe I drop someone through the middle and they get sliced by the knives and stuff? I don't know what the hell I just downloaded. We'll figure it out, I guess. I'll set the barbed fence up like this, and then we'll just drop someone from the top of the map. I don't know. This is not what happened in the movie at all, but we might have to make a compromise. Okay, dropping someone onto a barbed fence to hopefully slice them in half. I don't think this is gonna work, honestly. I'm hoping it does, because there's a lot of setup that went into this one, like going to the Steam Workshop and downloading something. Maybe this will work first try, or at all. Well, they did get sliced by the knives, I think. They didn't get split in half, though, which kind of sucks. When I look at, like, their inspect menu, too, I don't even see that they got stabbed at all. Like, they just kind of just fell through it without any problem. Are these knives even sharp enough to cause, like, an issue? I don't think they are. Oh, maybe a little bit. I don't know if I could cut you in half, though. What if I just flung them down? Oh, well, I think that's about the closest you're gonna get to splitting them in half. Unless I try. Oh, wait, it actually split them in half. Okay, wait, we did it. It worked. They actually got split in half. All right, moving on. Oh, the next one up is a mall explosion where the mall explodes. Okay, now we're moving up in the world. I don't think I have a mall, but we can blow up a building with someone inside of it. All right, now we're cooking with heat. I guess let me just take a quick look. Do I have a? Oh my God, I literally have a mall. It's literally called mall. This is perfect. So let me spawn in this mall, and then we'll put a person in here somewhere, and we'll just blow it up. All right, buddy, welcome to the mall. You are such a dramatic little bitch. Really, you broke your foot on the way down? Okay, let's try that again. There we go. I think I'm just gonna line the bottom with just you know, typical dynamite. You know, someone planted a few bombs in the building. You know, nothing too major, really. Look at all the red circles. All right, blowing up the mall. 3, 2, 1. Activate the dynamite. Oh, you can already see the whole, like, 2 first layers got collapsed. All right, buddy, I wish you the best of luck. Oh, no, you're cooked. He's in the rubble. I can't even see where he's at. I hear bells. I think I hear funeral bells for this guy. Why do I hear bells? Yeah, I think oh, that guy's head just got crushed. Oh, that's just terrible. Oh, this is just not good. He's definitely dead. That's why I hear bells. There's like a bunch of bells over here for some reason. Why? I don't even know if you can tell what you're even looking at here, but our guy is dead. He's been crumpled up into a ball. So this is definitely a successful submission. All right, well, right back to basically where we were. Next up is wrench to the face, where someone just gets hit in the face by a wrench at really high speeds. I think we're going back downhill. I don't know how this is above an explosion in a mall, but you know, I know what, whatever. I didn't make the list. So quite literally for our next submission, we just have to huck a wrench at someone's face at terminal velocity. Wait, maybe I could make the wrench really hot too by sliding it across the ground. Hold on, let me make it super hot as well. This wrench is now like 800 degrees. Beautiful. Time to huck this wrench at this dude's face at terminal velocity. Here we go. Hit him. Come on, get him. That's going fast, right? Oh, that might be a direct shot to this dude's head. Oh my God, that was a beautiful shot. If I was bowling, that would have been a strike. Yep, you can even see the steam from the impact. Oh, amazing. That was amazing. That shot couldn't have landed any better. All right, moving on. Oh, wow. The next one up is called Nail Gun to the Head, and I have to blur that picture out because that is something I definitely cannot show on YouTube. But this one person gets a nail gun just shot through their face like 10 times, so this one actually could be good. I don't know if I have a nail gun, but, you know, we can figure it out. Let me quickly look up nail gun. Oh my God, I have a nail gun. Perfect. So I guess all I have to do is just, like, shoot this into this guy's face a few times, right? Or once. I didn't think it'd be that deadly. Hold on, let me try that again. How deadly is this thing? Apparently very deadly. We just nailed that dude's body together in like a pretzel. Hold on. Let's get a few more nails in here. Oh, perfect. Yep, just a few more nails. Let me quickly... Might want to move out of the way there, buddy. Hold on. Yeah, just stay right there. Yeah, dude, this is standard procedure. Trust me on this, all right? Just stay still. I just gotta... Hold on. Just stay still. All right. I mean, that's probably enough nails. I don't even know what body part I'm looking at right now. It's moving on its own. I don't know what's going on, but he's like gyrating. Hold on. How many stab wounds does this guy have? You know, a measly 170 stab wounds. Nothing too major. All right, moving on. Ooh, the next one is a plane explosion, where a bunch of people are trapped in a plane when it like explodes. So this one is good. See, now we're ramping things up here. Now we're ramping up. I can do a plane explosion. We can do that. I just gotta see, do I have a plane on here? I do. Military cargo plane. All right, let me go to the tower map so we can, you know, start like a high point. Okay, this will probably be the final one of the video, so let's make it count. We have a military cargo bus here, and we are just gonna pack this thing with people. We need as many people in here as possible. But But on top, there is going to be, hold on, let's get a few bombs up here. Oh, beautiful, just like that. There's gonna be a few bombs set up, but you know what? Maybe they'll live. Maybe this will just be super anticlimactic and nothing will happen, but I doubt it. Activating plane. I hope you guys enjoyed that. No, why is it? Oh my God, the freaking back opened up. Yeah, let me try this again. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and comment your ideas because I do. Zero ideas. And I'm just kind of waiting on this. Oh my God, explosion. Everyone, there's no way anyone's just surviving this. No, I'm just seeing X's across the board right now. It's not even whole humans. There's only bipartists falling out of the sky. I'm going to recreate the most brutal death scenes from the terrifying movies in People Playground because today I want to find out if this video will stay monetized. And well, we're about to find out. All right, here we are on a website that has the title Art the Clown's 15 Darkest Kills in the Terrifier franchise because today I'm going to be recreating some of the most brutal kills from the Terrifier franchise in People Playground. Now, big spoiler warning if you have not watched the Terrifier movies. And also, I will probably have to blur some stuff in this video because the Terrifier franchise is known for being extremely graphic, and I think they show some pictures from the movies on this website, so definitely gonna need to blur some stuff. But like I said, we're gonna be recreating some of the goriest kills from the franchise today. So without further ado, let's just get started with kill number 1. And that is Tara's fate is finally sealed, so I assume this girl right here dies. So let's read the description here. Okay, after watching her friend be murdered, Tara manages to escape her bindings, runs away from Art the Clown, and eventually gains the upper hand. After using a 2x4 as a weapon, she knocks down Art and repeatedly hits him. However, Art pulls out a handgun and proceeds to shoot her to death. Oh, okay, so this lady, we just have to shoot her? Wow, that's actually very tame for the Terrifier movie. I'm not gonna lie. Trust me, guys, it's gonna get way crazier than this. That's probably why it's number 15. All right, well, here we are in the playground, and I guess right here is Tara, and I guess we just gotta shoot her with the handgun. I mean, she is getting lucky in this video. Like, what's coming up next is absolutely brutal. So, I mean, that's kind of it. There's really not much more to number 15. I mean, just kind of a shot to the head and that was it. Oh, number 14 is called the mall scene. We're already moving up pretty crazy. So basically, Art the Clown's in a mall, and let me read you the description here. Naturally, having previously killed a man in a Santa suit and stolen said suit for himself, he decides to pose as a jolly guy. Kids start flocking him, but parents are understandably off-put by him, and security ends up kicking him out. However, Art stands nearby and laughs to himself manically as he watches kids dig into the presents he brought because he left a special present inside one of the boxes. That surprise is a bomb. And then the bomb explodes and kids die in the mall. Yep. Okay, thanks YouTube for demonetizing the video. Wow, yeah, I guess number 14 really ramps it up here. We have to put a bomb inside of a present and then blow people up with it. The Terrifier movies are wicked, dude. Oh my goodness, look kids, it's Santa Claus. He's sitting in the chair over there. He's got presents for us. We just gotta wait like 15 more seconds and the presents are gonna come out. Just trust me on that, the presents are coming. Just gotta wait a little bit longer. Hold on guys, a little bit longer. There's his hat, and it flies away. Did anyone survive? Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, I feel like that was pretty good. I did have to freeze the chair because Santa was really fat and he kept tipping it over. But yeah, everyone just got flung backwards. That was actually pretty good. Oh yeah, here's part of the chair that flew off. That was good. That was a good recreation right there. Okay, number 13 is called Mike Gets the Boot. Mike is quickly drawn into the drama as Art knocks him unconscious with a hammer. However, he shows resilience by saving Victoria and returning the favor. The clown eventually jumps on Mike, and after knocking him down, he turns his head into a bloody mess. Honestly, this one isn't too bad. Again, we're only at number 13 right now, so it's gonna get worse, trust me. But we got old Mike here, and I think I do actually have Art the Clown. Let me see. All right, we got Mike here, and I actually did download Art the Clown into People Playground, so here he is. Oh, he's really short. But let's give Mr. Art here a hammer, and we're just gonna let him go a ham on Mike here, I guess. What hammer should we give him? I have like 15 different hammers. How big is this hammer? Okay, yeah, we'll give him this one. Is he just gonna topple over? Yeah, it's kind of too big for him. He's gonna get a small sledgehammer. Go get him, Art. Oh, he's running away. Mike's trying to run away. Come on, you're not gonna let that slide, Art, are you? Yeah, Mike, you gotta know where to go, bud. I'm sorry. Art's making his way over here slowly, but he's gonna get over here, trust me. Come on, get him there. Do something here. You use the hammer, maybe. Or just like, I don't, what are you doing? Okay, it appears that Art the Clown has lost some of his expertise, so let me help him out there. Oh, there we go. That was a pretty good hit. I did absolutely crumble his like spine though. Art, I'll take over for you, bud. Don't worry. You tried your best, but we gotta make sure Mike gets the fair treatment here. There you go, Mike. I think this is pretty accurate to the movie. You think so, right? All right, look at that. I think we did it. And even Art's dead. Perfect. Moving on. All right, number 12 is Ricky is killed in a costume shop. Okay, so the description here says, after Art terrorizes Sienna when she tries to buy a set of wings for a Halloween costume, she eventually leaves to make the costume shop owner the next target. Ricky orders Art to leave as he tries to buy a horn without any money. Art then smashes a glass bottle over his head and violently lodges the bottle head into his eye. He is then quickly decapitated. All right, look at that. So here's the costume owner. He is, you know, he's doing fine, but he's not going to be here in a second because we're gonna get a bottle. We have to smash it over his head and then smash the bottle into his eye, I think. Do I have a bottle? Oh, I do. Look at that. Here's a bottle, and here you go, bud. Oh, smash it right over his head. Let me do that again. Oh, beautiful. And now let's pick up. Oh, it actually does break into pieces. All right. I guess we don't even need to do it. Now let's pick up one of the pieces and right in the eye. Okay, turns out he is actually a ghost. What? Okay, apparently the pieces of the glass don't affect him. Okay, and into the eye socket it goes, and I missed. And into the eye socket it goes. Oh, beautiful. And then we have to decapitate him. So I think the best way to do that is probably with an axe, you think, right? Does this even work in this game with an axe? I don't think it does. No, I'm just kind of stabbing him. Okay, looks like we have to do it the old-fashioned way. All right, there we go. We got a head, and I don't know where the glass bottle went, but I think we recreated it pretty good, just like how the movie is. All right, number 11 is Jeff loses the most important thing. And the description here is Jeff is first seen at the Halloween party as he meets up with his girlfriend, Brooke. If Jeff eventually travels with Brooke and Santa to locate the latter's brother, Jonathan, he doesn't make it very far as the trio head to the Terrifier haunted attraction. When he stops to urinate, Art brutally stabs his genitals, and he eventually rips him off, leaving him to bleed to death. Yeah, YouTube, I don't know what to say to you, honestly. YouTube, just don't even watch the video. So, he doesn't really have anything to rip off down here, but we could still try. I think we have to stab him right there, so I guess we can do that. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good stab. Well, now he's wide open. Yep, all right. And now we're just supposed to leave him to bleed to death, even though I don't know if he's gonna bleed to death. I don't know if this is a high blood loss area in this game. In real life it is, but I don't know about in the game. He's still got 97% of his blood left. That's, it's not very acceptable, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's gonna keep going down, but I think we might need like a sprinkler effect here, so we're gonna get a very sharp crossbow bolt and just make sure we get some flow going. I think this is pretty much what happened in the movie, right? I mean, I think I stabbed him in the head. Well, you know, mistakes happen. I think just a few more stabs and I think we'll be good. And there we go. Perfect. Look at that. I couldn't even read all the different, like, problems he has. I mean, he's dead, bleeding. I'm not even gonna read them all. Nice little sprinkler here. Oh, stabbed him in the foot. I think that's the least of his concerns right now. I think this is exactly how it happened in the movie, quite honestly. All right, number 10 is the corner meets his end. After Art is resurrected at the end of Terrifier, the movie ends as he strangles the poor coroner. The sequel picks up from that point as Art kills him with his own equipment. He uses a hammer to smash his head. Art then gouges out one of his eyes and uses it to fill the empty space where his old eye was. He then uses the hammer to bludgeon his head completely. Absolute cinema. That's all I have to say. Now, funny enough, I actually do have a mod that allows me to take someone's eye out, so we will quickly do that. Oh, yeah, he can't see no more. His eyes are dangling. And now we just have to hit him over the head with a hammer. And I think that's it. I say that's it as if his eyes are just dangling around right now. But, you know, things could be worse, I guess. Oh, what's this? A power hammer? I don't know what this is. I mean, it's a hammer, right? I think this is pretty lore accurate. And get a big old swing and shaboom! Oh, it gave him an electric shock, and he's not even dead. Okay, let's try that again. And a big old swing. Oh, and he's still not dead. Let me give him a... Okay, he's gotta be dead now. Yeah, he's dead, and he does not have an eye. All right, I would say that was pretty accurate, I must say. All right, number 9 is called Charles the Bar Santa. So up here is just some dialogue and some explanation on how we get to that. We don't really care about the story. We're just here for the kills. So I'm just gonna read this bottom part. Art ties the man to the chair and douses his hands and feet with liquid nitrogen. He then takes a hammer and smashes them to pieces. But that's not all, of course, it's not. Art then takes the liquid nitrogen to the man's face and promptly smashes it with a hammer. All the while, the man is still alive and screaming. Okay. Art rips the man's beard off to complete his brand new suit set. And then takes some inspiration from a snowman decoration and just sticks a carrot into the middle of the man's face for good measure. This one's a doozy. We got a lot on the list here we have to complete to make this one work. There is a lot. So for starters here, we have to get a guy, obviously, and then we also do need a chair to sit them down in. So let's get comfy here. Oh, this is a good office chair, honestly. Let's sit down in that. Make yourself comfortable. We're gonna have to tie you down though, because you know. And then we have to freeze this guy's arms and legs. Now I think the problem here is going to be that he's gonna die. Like I think the freeze ray like cools the whole body down, not just one specific part, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it kind of cools down the whole body, but that's all right. Let's cool the legs down and let's smash him with the hammer. Whoops. Okay, we gotta freeze the chair. He just kind of flopped over. Let me try that again. And smash with the hammer. Okay, it didn't really work that well. Let me try it again. Hammer smash. No, hammer smash. Oh, okay, that was something. Now I gotta move up to his arms. You could just stick your arms out for me, dude. Thank you. Yeah, whatever. Just stick your arm out for me. Oh, look at that. Sticks out for me. And smash. And smash. Well, kind of. Boom! Oh! All right, well, I just broke the entire chair, and he is in like 10 different pieces. I'm supposed to stick a carrot into his eye. I don't think I even have a carrot. Oh, look at that, I do. Is it sharp? Not really. Well, it'll work though, trust. I'll make it work. Oh, hey, look at that. I stuck the carrot into him. There we go. Let's move on. Okay, number 8 is called Brooke Dies. This one's definitely blurred. I could not show this. After witnessing her boyfriend be brutally murdered, it isn't long before Brooke joins a Terrifier 2 kill count. As she enters the haunted attraction, Art throws acid over her face. As she screams in understandable pain, Art bludgeons her kneecaps before destroying her ribcage. And then he eats her heart. So, there's quite the encore there. That's what, again, we got a checklist we gotta complete here. So, I guess let's just get to it. I guess to start, we should get like an acid shower going. So we can get like an acid syringe. There we go. And we don't want to just inject it because that would just be, this is not good enough for me. So let's get ourselves a liquid outlet just like this. And I think if I hook it up right, oh, look at that acid all over them. We don't want them to die, so let's get them out of there. Uh-oh. Well, they might already be dead. Well, they're definitely not doing great, so I guess we gotta hurry this up before they actually die. And then we have to, like, smash your kneecaps, I guess. Let me get a hammer. Small hammer. And bada bing, bada boom. Kneecap smash. There we go. Oh, perfect. All right, and then, destroys her ribcage. Yes, obviously, so just move up to the ribcage, which is pretty much already non-existent. Smash, smash, smash. A few more smashes to destroy it. Oh, beautiful. Oh, missed the ribcage there. And then we have to we have to take her heart out. So, do I have my surgery mod downloaded? I do. Okay, we got a scalpel here. Let's open up the ribcage, even though it's kind of already exposed. Here we go. Come on, give me the heart. There it is. And winner, winner. Just like how it was in the movie. Perfect. Look at that. I would say that's almost a perfect recreation of it. And we even got the heart. Awesome. Okay, now we're at number 2, which I had to skip a bunch because it was honestly so bad I couldn't even recreate it in People Playground or even read it out loud to you guys. So we're skipping down to number 2 here, called Dawn and the Hacksaw, which, I mean, just by the name alone, I'm sure you can guess what's gonna happen here. Tara and Dawn have found themselves gagged and restrained at the hands of Art. Dawn is revealed to be upside down and naked. Art proceeds to bisect her vertically with a hacksaw. So this one's very simple. It's number 2. Quite insane, but like I said, we had to skip through a lot here because I straight up just couldn't do it on YouTube. God, these movies are so crazy. I can't even believe that they're like allowed to show it in theaters. Unbelievable. When I watched Terrifier 3 in theaters, it was honestly unbelievable. But anyway, here we go. We got a guy here. I guess it's a girl, but whatever. We have to kind of make sure there we go. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Gymnastic split right there. Oh, yeah, well, that was a crack, all right. Why did you do that, dude? That's, no, you have to, yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stay just like that, thank you. Now what we need to do is take a good old chainsaw. Well, there's supposed to be a hacksaw, but I don't have that. And we're just gonna, you know, go for it. This is the content you signed up for. That's all I'm gonna say. Hold on, I think I gotta unfreeze these. Oh, yeah, now they're dangling. Oh, they fell down. All right, well, that's unacceptable. Let's keep her going down here. And there we go. I think that's a pretty good recreation right there, if I must say so myself. I mean, I guess I can't really show you what it's actually supposed to look like, but trust me, this was pretty close to what it was in the movie. And for the finale, we got Allie's never-ending torment. So here we got, after refusing Art some candy on Halloween night, Allie is completely mutilated by Art. He first stabs her in the eye and then scalps her. After cutting into her back, Art breaks off one of her arms before breaking her other hand. After a moment of respite, he then enters to pour bleach and salt into her wounds. He then pulls off her face before her mother eventually discovers that Allie is still alive and Art is hacking into her. What a finale this is. What a finale. I must say, this is pretty wicked to end on. I think it's a good one to end on, though. All right, well, here we are at the finale, and now we have to start by stabbing this person in the eye, which, I mean, I think will instantly kill them, but I think if I use, like, a crossbow bolt, maybe they'll live. I'm not sure, but I might be able to... No. Hold on, let me try again. Maybe if I surgically put a crossbow bullet into someone's eye, they can live a little bit into this absolutely wicked finale. I think it's like right here they don't die. Perfect. Okay, that, well, it got kicked out. And let's try that again, maybe? Oh, okay. We got him in the... No! Why does he keep slipping out? Oh, and that kid... Whatever, they're dead. Okay, so the thing... Well, hold on. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. So right in the eye, and it's, of course, it slips out again. These crossbow bolts just make me so mad. Okay, let's use a big boy knife here so it doesn't slip out right in the eye. There we go. Then we take a scalpel and just across the head like that. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's wicked. Then we have to cut into her back. I don't know with what. Oh, the knife just flew out. Oh, just cut her foot. All the crap. That's all right. And in the back. Hold on. You gotta move your arms there. And right across the back, just like so. Breaks off her arm. So we gotta break off her arm now. If you could just stay still there. You gotta break one of your arms off. Thank you. And then he breaks her hand. Well, that's pretty broken, I'd say. Then we have to pour bleach and salt onto her. Okay, and this is pretty much the finale here. Actually, hold on. I think for a finale, they should be alive for this. So let's put them back to life there. All right, how you doing there? Oh, you almost just killed yourself already. Well, let's not have that. What is wrong with you? They're actually suicidal. Okay, and look at that, back to full health here. Now, let's get some, well, their cuts are all healed up now, so we gotta make a few more incisions. Oh, there we go. A few more incisions on the body. Beautiful. Okay, now we got some bleach and all over. Are you drinking it? They must be having a pretty rough time because they're trying to drink the bleach here. Hold on, you can't escape me. And just get a little bit more on you. There you go. Yep. Then you gotta take some salt and you gotta open the bottle and oh yeah, look at that. Man, what a great video this has been. Oh, and they disappeared from eating too much salt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the playground. And today, I asked ChatGPT to give me 10 of the most insane ways people have died in war. And whatever ChatGPT tells me, I have to recreate it in People Playground. And how this will work is I will start at the least crazy death and work our way up to the most insane way people have died in war. So without wasting any more time, let's get to the first crazy way people have died in war. Okay, according to ChatGPT, the 10th most insane way people have died in war is being killed by their own booby trap, which honestly, that makes sense. I feel like that would actually happen quite a bit. And honestly, this shouldn't be too hard to recreate in People Playground, so let's get to that. Okay, here we are back on People Playground, and I feel like this is really simple, right? Like, maybe I just spawn a landmine and he just, like, walks onto it. Hold on, let me actually make sure that he sees the landmine before he walks on it, because it has to be his booby trap. So, hey, look it. This is your mine that you want to plant down on the ground, right? You want this. So now that it's officially his, let's drop it and let's make him walk. Okay, his leg just did get blown off. He is not dead though, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Hey dude, I heard you wanted another mine trap, right? Like, you want this? Hold on, let me make sure you can see it. Let me snap your neck a little bit. Yeah, see? Do you see the mine? All right, well, you're just gonna click it then. There we go. Oh, yep, he no longer has a head on his body. I'm gonna have to guess that probably killed him. Where did his head go? Oh, found his head. Yes, he died. And he died to his own trap, specifically. That's important. Okay, well, that was a pretty good start to the video, but remember, it will only get crazier from here. So let's move up to number 9. What? Okay, apparently the 9th craziest death, according to ChatGPT, is an exploding toilet trap. How is this number 9? Okay, well, first I have to see if I even have a toilet. Okay, as it turns out, I actually don't have a toilet, so I'm gonna have to go find one off the Steam Workshop, which is great. Okay, I have went ahead and I have downloaded a toilet, so finally we have a toilet we can spawn in. There we go. And now we just have to booby trap this. And honestly, I don't know what the most effective way to do this is. I'm thinking we put a button on the toilet, and this button leads to like a bomb back here. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, this doesn't look inconspicuous or anything. So let's quickly hook this button up to this bomb and yeah, totally normal looking toilet. So let's get our person down here and let's just have them take a seat. And you missed the button. How do you miss the button? Are you kidding me? All right, trying again. There. There we go. Talk about a booby-trapped toilet. All right, well, here's our guy, and they are very dead. They also got a lot of char marks all over them. He looks like a well-cooked hot dog. That was definitely an interesting one, but I'm very excited to see what's up next, because if this was number 9, I can only imagine what number 8 will be. Number 8 is decapitated by signal wire. And the description just says, a motorcycle, a smile, the wind in your face, then your head flies off like a cork from a bottle, blink and you're gone. That's very ominous. I don't even know what this is supposed to mean. Okay, so I don't, what do I even look up for this? Hold on, let me see if the Steam Workshop has like a razor wire or something I can download. Dude, literally the Steam Workshop doesn't even have like any barbed wire or anything. This is bad. This one, I don't know what I'm supposed to do for this one, honestly. Obviously, I can just put like a guy on a bike and then we can try and decapitate him. I almost just have to like have this guy like run into something at high speeds at like head level. I just don't know what. Actually, I have an idea. Hold on. I added a spike, right? And then I just resized it to be a lot smaller. And then he just ran into it at like a high speed. This should work, right? So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this guy on a bike and we're gonna strap a jet engine to it because, you know, we gotta get some speed going. Okay, decapitated via a wire. Uh-oh, this isn't gonna work. He went down too low. Shoot. Oh, well, okay, that just didn't work. What even happened to, the guy didn't even hit the spike. He went too low because he started getting burned by the jet engine. Okay, that just went terribly. Hold on, we gotta try that again. Okay, you know, I think this is gonna work. I just have to like build it better. Why do you have to break your spot? You broke your entire leg, actually. Wow, that's not over dramatic or anything. Okay, let's try this again. What is this bike seat made out of titanium? Yeah, let me break your whole body over this bike seat that apparently is indestructible. Okay, let's try this again for the 10th time. I'm actually gonna strap this guy down to the bike. Then we're just going to strap a jet engine. Yep, because that's a jet engine. We're gonna strap a jet engine just like before. Everything's gonna work out perfectly. Okay, I remade the spike and we're just gonna put this like, I don't know, pretty far away at like this level right here. Okay, I'm really hoping this works this time. Please work. Please decapitate him, or at least hit the spike this time. We're gonna go in slow motion just to get a better view of this. This guy is cooking right now. He is going so fast. We're in 20% right now. Oh no, he's gonna get burned. Oh, I mean, I think we hit the spike there. That was that's quite the explosion. Okay, I think that counts, right? Yeah, I mean, it technically didn't get decapitated, but I mean, part of his body got completely removed. It's just like a head and part of his torso. Beautiful. Now that was a good one. Okay, next up is crushed by your own tank. The crew sleeps, the tank rolls, nobody wakes up again, flattened by your own ride. So what, someone just forgets to turn their tank off and it just runs everybody over? I mean, this one seems extremely simple. I just gotta spawn a tank in, like that, and then I just have to run someone over? Like, I feel like that's pretty simple, no? Let's do a quick little Tiananmen Square recreation right now. Oh, beautiful. Yep, sorry there, buddy. Forgot to turn your tank off. You know, let's get a few more people down. Yeah, just mow them right over. Perfect. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, we got a survivor here. Now, how does that happen? That's not what the AI said should happen, right? That's not what we're doing here. That didn't work. You're supposed to fall on the guy. Okay. Let me try that again for comedic effect. See, that's what was supposed to happen. I mean, that was pretty simple, no? I feel like we can already move on. Okay, next up is the flamethrower backfire. You light up a battlefield until a stray bullet hits your fuel tank and it turns you into the fireball. Oh. Also, I figure from this point on, I should spawn people in that are wearing the correct attire for the video. So we spawn in a guy that's wearing like an army outfit. Anyway, this guy's gonna have a flamethrower blows up in his face. So get ready for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this guy, well, a flamethrower if I can find it. Here it is. And he's just gonna hold it like so. There we go. But then I'm gonna put a Molotov cocktail on the top just like this because that's his like ammo, right? This is his ammo. He just sprays out cocktail. You know what? We're gonna count that. That's his fault for exploding his own Molotov. That was just stupid on his end. We're just gonna let this guy burn, I guess. And it looks like it's gonna be a while because apparently this fire is not very hot. Oh, this is just sad. We're just watching a man burn. How long is this gonna take, dude? You know, give me the flamethrower. Give me the flamethrower. You obviously don't know how to burn yourself correctly. Give me this. Yeah, here we go. Let's kickstart this a little bit. All right, now he's dead. There we go. Wow, just like nothing ever happened. Perfect. Okay, number 5 is parachute malfunction into a propeller. You escape the plane, you're floating down, then you're shredded into sky meat. Did this happen in war? Is this something that actually happened to somebody? Okay, I'm gonna spawn in a propeller here, and I'm just gonna upsize this a little bit. There we go. I mean, this does actually cut people up, right? If they fall into it. Let me make sure beforehand. No, well, I'm glad I tested it. Okay, why does that not work? How about this? Does this work? I feel like it should. Let me test this out and make sure it works. Spawning someone in. There we go. Yeah, that works. Okay, you know, the blades are just, you gotta drop a little bit closer to it for it to, I'm so confused. Why is this working only half the time? Okay, the fan like half works, I guess. I don't know. But we have our propeller here. We have this guy called the parachuter, and I guess we're just gonna drop him into the van. How do I activate the parachute? How do I, oh my lord, this? Oh, parachute activated. Well, hold on, that didn't work. How do you activate the parachute? Oh, like this probably. Let's try it again. Parachute activate. Oh, hey, it actually does work as a parachute. Too bad it's right into a propeller. Now he's done for. All right, here we go. Big reveal time. Okay, and we're just gonna flip this upside down, and here we go. There we go. Parachute malfunction. Okay, number 4 is called weaponized bees. What is ChatGPT talking about? This did not happen. Is this what happened in World War II? Okay, we have our guy here, and I guess we need to find some bees from somewhere. I actually do have some, fortunately. What if I just spawn a lot of them? How do I anger them? Oh, I think I did. Oh, you poor soul. I didn't think they get angry that quickly. Okay, hold on. This guy wasn't prepared. That's not fair. Hold on. Oh, and the bees stay here afterwards, even after the hives are gone. Cool. Okay, now that we know that, I can actually just spawn the bees in, like, automatically. Okay, so what if I spawned, like, 5,000 bees in? Okay, I've been spawning bees for a few minutes now, and there's literally just a massive cluster of them right here. My game might crash, honestly, but I feel like there's probably close to 5,000. Okay, they kind of spread out like a circle. He is just dead. There's a lot of bees here if you couldn't tell. Number 3 is cooked by napalm while swimming. I don't think I have napalm though. Well, first and foremost, I have to go to a map that actually has water, so let me do that. Okay, we're on the water map, and I guess we'll just plop a guy in the water. And do I just throw a bunch of Molotov cocktails in the water? Like I said, this is a stretch. Of course they sink. Now, obviously Molotov cocktails aren't napalm, so like this won't really work. But I mean, what if I just filled the water up with, is he gonna drown? Keep your head above the water, please. I'll just spawn like 10,000 Molotov cocktails in this one area, and I'm sure one of them will explode, and it should light the guy on fire in the water. I don't really know if this is even gonna work, honestly. Okay, I don't know how many Molotov cocktails I spawned in. It's gotta be like in the hundreds, so I'm just gonna put them like right here. It should kill him. I don't know what's gonna happen, honestly, but maybe it'll light him on fire, or it's just gonna crash my game. That's a lot of Molotov cocktails, I must say. Okay. Oh, yeah, well, they definitely exploded. Did they kill the guy, though? They did! It actually says she's 13% burnt, so you wanna know what? I'm taking this as a win, and we're gonna move on to the next death. Okay, the next death is boiled alive in a tank. Oh, is it like if your tank gets super hot from being out in the sun, they just boil alive inside? So I have to spawn in a tank here. Now, how do can I even put a person inside? Is it hollow? Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Okay, so then how do you stick a person in here? Okay, I'm gonna have to modify the tank a little bit to create like an opening here so the guy can fit in here. Just gonna slide him in between. Or he's gonna die. Thank you, dude. Just pretend with me for a second, all right? We just had to cut the tank in half to fit this guy inside of it, all right? So now that we got our man inside the tank, we just have to heat the tank up, and I guess it'll boil him alive. So let me find, what is it called? Yeah, a heat ray. We'll just heat this whole thing up. Oh yeah, that just instantly killed him. Just sear him. 8,000 degrees. I don't think they ever got that hot in war. Oh, well, it exploded. Yeah, I'm gonna say this guy was boiled alive inside of his own tank. Okay, the number 1 craziest way someone has died in war is vaporized by an orbital laser strike, because, you know, that happens a lot in war. Okay, well, for the grand finale, I'm going to spawn in the orbital cannon of doom. Here it is. And I guess we're gonna spawn a person under it. I'm gonna have to read the owner's manual on how to work this thing, because I have no clue. What, do I spawn him just right here? I guess so, I don't know. Press minus to aim, press equal to shoot. Okay, am I aiming? Oh, I am aiming. Holy crap. Can you please aim over here? Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna move our guy then. And then equal to shoot. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't even think it's fully charged yet. Oh, here we go. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment your ideas, because I do ideas. Go into the description and check out my brand new shorts channel. Well, it's not brand new, but I rebranded one of my channels, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.